Good news! Nitika, ancient spirit of wealth, has given me permission to hold a live event featuring his principles and his teachings about the power of your office. It's called Manifest from Your Office of Power. Natika's office is to bring you wealth. And he says that most light workers have no idea what their office is. They especially have no idea how to embrace, enhance, and thrive from the power of that office. Attending this live event with Nitika can shape your life into abundance and power forever. Now, it's his office to bring you wealth, and yet the precepts must be adhered to strictly. I obeyed all the precepts, the laws of God, and Nitika brought me $6,000 when I only asked for $4,000, and he did it just 2 days after the ritual ended. Now I'm starting a new manifestation quest. And I kind of said, okay, Nitika, how's about you just surprise me? And people have been accidentally giving me money. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, that's so cool. You don't need to come to my event or his event to learn how to manifest. You can get the basic ritual information in a book called Magical Cash Book by Damon Brand, which I've been talking about because he's the one who introduced me to this wonderful spirit of wealth, Nitika, and I've been introducing him all over YouTube. So I have been channeling his wisdom almost daily since I met him because that's what I do. That's one of my office. My office is a channel, and I stand in the authority of that office. And since he's been teaching me about the powers available, I've been much stronger in the faith around my office. So I asked Natikar, well, what do you want to do for people at this event? And here's what he replied. I'm going to read you a list I got here. He said, I will teach them to manifest from the power of their office. Just as my office is to bring wealth, so each human has an office to hold on this earth. They are not realizing what it is, where it can take them, and they're certainly not understanding how to use the power of it. Can I get an amen? Put it in the comment section. He continues, I will teach them 10 reasons why their manifestations have failed miserably and what to do instead. I will help them create a magic sigil such as King Solomon had. You can look up King Solomon's seal. You'll see that he had several. And we would all agree that King Solomon pretty much rocked in the manifestation department. He says that this sigil that you will create, he's already given me the instructions. I love this guy. Is solely theirs. It's just for you. It's imbued with your DNA. It can be used by no other. And we will teach you how to activate that. So, further, he says, I will teach them the magic of personal spiritual authority. And this alone is worth everything. He continues, I will teach a simple binding ritual to block the interference coming against you and your finances. And then I think the part that people are really going to love, each participant will receive a special short channeled message from me that's specific to their needs. Now, I've never gotten this depth of information the way I'm getting it from Nitika for light workers. And I believe that it'll help you to the core of your being. And the great thing is, it's not necessary for you to have a lot of faith. It is vital and necessary for you to follow instructions and not take any shortcuts. If this is resonating with you, Nitikar has some requirements before anyone can attend this event. He's very strict, and I can't change anything. These are his rules. First, you must purchase the book, Magical Cash Book, either Kindle or print, to give honor to the man who brought Nitikar forth to my awareness. Now, am I trying to make money off the book? Absolutely not, and it wouldn't matter if I did. It's $7.99. How much could I make? However, I'm a firm believer as a spiritual teacher that you give honor where you got information, where you got inspiration. Sure, we get a lot of inspiration directly from the divine, but guess what? The divine uses people to give us that information and inspiration almost always. How often have you had a nugget of wisdom just drop from the sky? It usually comes through a person. So you have to do that. Now, the class is coming up Saturday and Sunday, the event, he corrects me. And it's actually getting pretty full, so I may have another one on Tuesday. If you get to the link that I'm going to give you and it says it's full, then I'll have a waiting list for the next time he gives me permission. So there's only 10 participants allowed in each event. I can, however, have the event more than one time. One of the reasons for that is it's very personal, and Nitikar wants to give you a personal message, and how could I do more than 10 people at a time individually? Because he's also very concerned about the channel's physical well-being. He says that you must ceremoniously wash your hands 3 times just prior to the event. And if you register to be included, you'll get all these instructions. You must be punctual and fully present. You may only attend once. Like if I'm having it Saturday and you come Saturday, you cannot come Sunday. That's his rules. And the fee is quite hefty. There's no payment plan allowed, no paying later. Even my own daughter wanted to come. And I said, honey, we got to exchange energy. It's not my rule. It's his rule. And the guy's helping me manifest like crazy and doing a lot of good for light workers. Do you think I'm going to bend the rules? No. She actually was very understanding. And there you go. So those are Nitika's terms. I can't go against them. And why would I? The good that you can get from being at one of his live events, and I say live, it'll be teleseminar, webinar. If you feel your heart calling, and I don't want you to come unless you feel your heart calling. What you're going to get is valuable. I want you to be in the space to receive it and appreciate it and know that you're ready to move forward. You're ready to be empowered. You're ready to take spiritual authority and to be the priestess, to be the priest, to be the wizard, to be the magician, to be the light bearer, to be the healer, with so much more authority and power and manifest your heart's desires, your earthly sustenance requirements from that place of power. I am Rebecca Marina Messenger. There'll be a link on this video and there'll be a link down below. Remember that if you miss it, that I'll have a waiting list for the next time that he says, okay, we'll have an event. So, here's what my wish for you is. My wish for you is love.